Hey guys, Mark from Oregon Bushcraft. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Ganzo G720. Alright, comes with a little velvet style bag. There's a knife. Man, that thing's heavy. We got a silica gel packet and some of their other items they offer, and a warranty card. It says a 1-year warranty is provided for all models. So let's get this knife out of the bag and just take a minute to look at it. That thing's heavy. I'm grabbing the scale. 7.2 ounces. That is almost a half a pound. For those of you in the rest of the world, 203 grams. That is a big old heavy knife. So as you can see here, the belt clip has an angle to it. So you cannot take this off and switch it to the other side. It's not really a fault of the knife or a defect of the knife. It's just part of being left-handed in this world, basically. So if you're left-handed, you'd be wearing it in your pants like this, and any little tiny thing that snagged that thumb stud, it doesn't really take much effort to open that up. And it doesn't really go all the way back into a fully closed position on its own. So if you had that tip up in your pocket, maybe your keys grabbed it, and then you reached into your pocket to get some out, you would cut yourself. Why am I sure you would cut yourself? Well, one of the great things about this knife is it comes super sharp right out of the box. So far, my opinion is this is a great knife. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to send it back to Amazon and look for something else. I just figured while I had it, I'd let you guys take a look. Obviously, if you're right-handed, this might be something that'd be great for you. It is heavy, it is thick, it's fairly big. 8.5 inches open. We're looking at 5 inches closed, just under that. Blade thickness is just under 4 millimeters. Let me grab my calipers here, and it's just a smidge under 4. Blade length 3.5 inches. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but the grind is really rough. There's definitely a lot of machine marks on there, but you can see where the grind line there, I guess you would call it, I don't know if I'm making up terminology or not, isn't really straight. Kind of starts narrower here, gets a little wider, and then it goes towards the tip of the blade. It gets narrower, which I don't know, might be common for knives like these. The finish on the blade is nice. It feels smooth. There's no grinding or dragging. It's got thumb studs on both sides. It's got some good aesthetics. The scales are relatively thin, but for such a big knife, I think that'd be a good thing. They do feel really grabby. Is that the right word? Not sure if you can see the peaks on the G10 there. They're not sharp at all. But they definitely sort of come to a point. No sharp edges. It does have a G10 filler right there. The pins look okay. They're not very big at all. So sadly, I must return this. I suppose I will be a gentleman and clean my fingerprints off of here. For $23.95, this is a hit. Alright, so I am a little disappointed about having to send that knife back, but again, it's not a good fit for me. I wouldn't be happy having that in my pocket, and I don't like tip up. It's just personal preference for me. I've been bit by tip up before. Now, a tip up design would be okay if I would have been able to move the belt clip over, because the blade would have then been on the back of the knife and in the corner of my pocket. So when I reach my hand in, the blade would be on the other side of the knife. So that would be okay with me. And it's not a design flaw. It's not something that they just overlooked. Most people just make stuff for right-handed people. Anyways, not really a review so much as just an unboxing. If you were looking at one, wondering if you should pull the trigger on it, if you're right-handed, you like tip up, I'd say get it. It's an awesome value. So thanks for watching, and until next time, insert something clever to say here. I'm out.